What's up, everybody? It's Rafi West. I want to address something today, um, and kind of throw down the gauntlet to myself. It's about why I haven't been posting too many videos. Um, I suffer from anxiety, and I am an enormous overthinker, and I got to try to find a way to stop that because one big anxiety I have is fear of flying. And I never had it. I've flown before back in the day, and I never saw anyone about it. But I'm thinking it has to do with I flew on 9/11. We never got to take off. I was flying to Florida that day. We went back to the gate after the events transpired. Um, I was also in a vehicle accident in '09, and I survived that, obviously. No major injuries. Um, So I think in a wicked little way, I feel like I have escaped the Grim Reaper. Um, and I'm also an overthinker. I'm a practical person, so I'm an overthinker by nature. Um, so, and I was talking about this with someone the other day. I asked them a question, and they said, you're thinking way too hard about this event flying, and boy, do I need to enjoy my life just like everyone else. Um, they say you can't beat it with thinking. You have to you have to beat fear with like emotion. Go there, hang out in an airport, sit with it. You can't beat it with thinking. Thinking really only exacerbates it, really. Makes it worse. So I found that to be good advice. And that's kind of why I wasn't posting any videos. I was dealing with that. I was thinking of flying somewhere. I ended up not doing it, but I was thinking of flying, and it created so much anxiety. I couldn't even concentrate on posting any videos. My ideas, my overthinking was just on that. You know. Meanwhile, I have good friends who flew the other day to my hometown, my home, my place of birth, Puerto Rico, and they're having a good time. I wasn't supposed to go with them. I was supposed to go somewhere else. Um, but they went, you know, so this overthinking, I really got to stop it. And I don't know how. I think in personal development, you know, this is why when, like right now, I'm spilling out a kind of a personal development tip about if you're an overthinker, you gotta find a way to manage that, and you can't beat things with thinking, especially thinking really hard. So this just proves that we're human, and even people who are out there spitting out personal development advice, either through social media like this or wherever, who knows what they struggle with and do behind closed doors. You know, even though sometimes we may have the answer, intellectually, we may have the answer, like, okay, one way to get rid of anxiety is like this. Let's say, stop overthinking, face the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway is another popular um, thought process about anxiety and fear. Immerse yourself, like exposure therapy. Just do it, man, because the more you don't, the bigger of a monster the fear becomes. So even though we know that and we preach that intellectually, you never know if those people have it. I may have talked about this previously on my channel, and look, I still haven't conquered that. You know, I can sit here and spit out 20 quotes or lines about fear, but until I do that, I haven't conquered it, and I'm going to, you know. I really hope that I'm going to. I should. Um, I know people who haven't conquered it ever, similar things, whether it's flying or going in an elevator, even. And, after a while, you don't leave your house. I don't know anybody to that extreme, but I know, um, you know, my mom, she won't even go in the elevator anymore. She doesn't fly. She won't go in the elevator. Um, she'll only take the staircase. You really do shrink your life. Your life becomes really small. Um, it does. I mean, it absolutely does. I see it. Um, and yeah, I do it to myself in some ways. I don't have too many other anxieties, mainly that one. Oh, here's another thing that I struggle with, even though I'm always talking about personal development um, pretty often on this channel. Uh, we know that we're creatures of habit. We're human, we're creatures of habit. Boy, do I need my routine. I guess I'm stuck in my comfort zone. Like when I'm free from work, and it feels good expressing all of this, you know, it's kind of behind the reason why I haven't been posting a lot. When I'm free from work, let's say I have a you know, vacay, or I take several days off or whatever, because I do that from time to time. I miss my routine. It's like I kind of go batty, doing other things, being home, visiting mom, um, socializing with a friend. It's like I go batty, and that's another issue I think I have to look at. So this is kind of the Rafi West issue show, issue segment right now. It just goes to show that we're all human. We see people on the news getting in trouble all the time. You know, they have one persona, for example. Famous people do this a lot. They have one thing they show in the media, and then they turn around and they're getting arrested for something or something odd. It just goes to show that we are all human. I hope to never get in trouble. I don't do anything illegal. I'm trying to think and make sure and bring you guys the truth. Um, I don't do anything illegal in my life. Um, so if I were to get arrested or something, it would either be mistaken identity or bad luck, you know. But it just goes to show how we are human, and even though we may have something intellectually, the concept of conquering, overcoming something, it's not always easy to put into action. But from what I know about personal development is you got to be persistent, don't overthink it, and keep at it. And I always like to. I'm a little bit spiritual also, and I always like to believe that there's a solution to every problem. There has to be. Otherwise, you would just lose it and just, lose your mind somewhere. Um, so that's why I haven't been posting. I'm gonna try to get back at it for you guys. I enjoy posting content when I have time, and this is once again another personal development spin that we're human. And if you are dealing with something that you overcome for a little while, or you just can't, or you have it up here but not in here, just keep working at it. And because that's what I'm going to keep doing, and checking all the avenues for all possible help about that, because anxiety is weird. It's like something egging on you, and it holds you back. What I should be afraid about is not seeing the world. That's what I really should be afraid about more than flying. And if something bad is going to happen to you flying, wouldn't you rather go that way than going outside your house and getting shot by a stranger? At least you went trying. So the thinking too hard has to go. The feeling has to come. Maybe hanging out in an airport, sitting with my fear, things like that. It'll give me, I think hanging out in an airport. I never thought that that's where I may be going. So who knows? Maybe I'll shoot a video from there. So yeah, this is Rafi West, another personal development tip, kind of, sort of. Keep at it. We're all human, and that's it. I'm gonna go have some more coffee, which I still drink with my straw, and I hope everybody out there is well, and I'm okay. I will be all right. This is Rafi West, everybody. I have some other things to talk about. Been doing good with those Tesla options, actually. Tesla reported a debacle of a first quarter. I've been buying puts on them. That'll be for another video. Didn't lose my shirt after all, actually making a decent comeback. Um, Buying crypto again, dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin, and about to see if I could plan a trip. All right, guys. So you guys take care. This is Rafi West. God bless everybody. Peace.